Have you ever wondered how truthful the information we provide really is, especially when there's a financial incentive at stake? It's a question that seems simple on the surface, but when you dive into the depths, it's a complex challenge that's been haunting the realm of artificial intelligence for years. Now let's paint a picture. Imagine you're applying for a mortgage or trying to lower your insurance premiums. The lure of financial gain can sometimes lead us to bend the truth a bit, right? It's simply human nature, but here's the catch. These instances where we might be inclined to be less than truthful, they pose a real problem for AI programs. You see, AI programs, which are used in a wide array of business contexts, have traditionally relied on mathematical algorithms. These algorithms, while sophisticated, are primarily driven by statistics to do their forecasting. Whether it's determining how large of a mortgage an individual can afford, or what an individual's insurance premiums should be, these AI programs are faced with a conundrum. This statistical approach unfortunately creates incentives for people to lie, to get that mortgage, to lower their insurance premiums. But wait, isn't AI supposed to be smart? Yes, indeed. However, the issue here is not about the intelligence of AI, but rather its training. AI is as good as the data it's trained on and the parameters it's given. Up until now, these AI programs have been trained to crunch numbers, not to account for the economic incentives that might lead people to provide false information. So we're faced with a truthfulness dilemma. On one hand, we have the undeniable benefits of AI in streamlining processes and making predictions. On the other hand, we have the human propensity to fudge the facts when there's a financial gain involved. This leaves us with a burning question. So how do we tackle this issue? How can AI be trained to recognize these little white lies? Enter the new AI training tool, a game changer in the world of artificial intelligence. This innovative tool is designed to navigate the complex labyrinth of human truthfulness, especially when there's an economic incentive to, let's say, embellish the truth a bit. Now let's break down how this wonder tool works. It's all about training parameters, guidelines that inform how the AI teaches itself to make predictions. You see, in the past, AI programs used mathematical algorithms driven purely by statistics. This approach, while efficient, overlooked a critical aspect of human behavior, the tendency to fib when there's a potential financial gain. With the new AI training tool, this is no longer the case. The training parameters have been tweaked to focus on recognizing and accounting for a human user's economic incentives. In layman's terms, the AI is learning to identify situations where a human might have a reason to lie to improve their outcomes. It's like giving the AI a crash course in human behavior, teaching it to look beyond the numbers and understand the motivations behind our actions. Let's take an example. Say, someone's applying for a mortgage. The AI, using these new training parameters, would be able to recognize the potential incentive for the applicant to lie about their income or expenses and adjust its predictions accordingly. The same goes for someone trying to lower their insurance premiums. This tool is not about judging or penalizing, but about understanding the nuances of human behavior. It's about making AI more intuitive, more human-like in its approach. This tool is designed to recognize when we might be tempted to bend the truth a bit for our own gain, and by doing so, it discourages us from straying from the path of honesty, knowing that our little lies are likely to be detected. The new AI training tool is a significant leap forward in making artificial intelligence more effective, more reliable, and more understanding of the intricacies of human behavior. It's a step closer to creating an AI that doesn't just crunch numbers but truly understands us. And that, my friends, is nothing short of revolutionary. Now you might be wondering, does this new tool actually work? Well, let's dive into the results and effectiveness of this innovative training tool for artificial intelligence. In the world of research, nothing can be deemed successful without rigorous testing and accurate results. The researchers carried out proof-of-concept simulations to test the effectiveness of the new AI training tool. The results were quite promising. The modified AI, equipped with the training parameters, was put to task. It was instructed to detect inaccurate or potentially deceptive information from users, especially in situations where the user stood to gain economically from bending the truth. Remember, we're talking about scenarios like applying for a mortgage or trying to lower insurance premiums. The results showed that the AI was indeed better at detecting inaccuracies in these scenarios. It was as if the AI had developed a keen eye for spotting when someone tried to pull the wool over its eyes. This is a significant achievement, given the inherent complexity of human behavior and the layered motivations that can drive us to be less than truthful. But here's the real kicker. The AI's improved ability to detect untruths effectively reduced the user's incentive to lie when submitting information. It's a bit like knowing your teacher can spot a hastily done homework assignment a mile off. You're less likely to try and fudge it if you know you're likely to be caught. However, it's important to remember that while the AI was better at detecting untruths, it wasn't perfect. Small lies could still slip through the net. The researchers acknowledged this, noting the need for further work to better understand the threshold between a small lie and a big lie. But all in all, the results from the proof of concept simulations are encouraging. They show that this new tool can help AI programs become more discerning, more skeptical, and less likely to be duped by economically motivated untruths. So it seems this tool could indeed help in reducing the incentive to lie when submitting information. And that, my friends, is a step in the right direction. However, no system is perfect. So what are the limitations of this new tool? Despite the groundbreaking progress this newly developed AI training tool has made in discerning truth from falsehood, it isn't without its caveats. One of the most significant limitations lies in its ability to distinguish between small lies and big lies. While it has shown promise in detecting gross inaccuracies in information provided by humans, it can still be duped by minor fabrications. This is a critical blind spot because even small lies can have significant implications, especially in high-stakes scenarios like mortgage applications or insurance claims. Now, you might be asking, what exactly constitutes a small lie or a big lie? Well, that's another challenge in itself. Defining the threshold between a small lie and a big lie is a complex task. How much can a person exaggerate their income before it's considered a big lie? How much can they downplay their health risks before it becomes a significant distortion? These are questions that remain unanswered and require further investigation. Moreover, there's also the question of evolving human behavior. As AI systems become more adept at detecting lies, there's a likelihood that humans could adapt their lying techniques to circumvent detection. This constant tug-of-war between AI development and human behavior adds another layer of complexity to the equation. So, where does this leave us? The road to perfection is long, winding, and full of unexpected turns. The journey towards a foolproof AI system that can effectively eliminate economic incentives to lie is still ongoing. However, let's not lose sight of the strides we've made so far. This new tool is a significant step forward, and the researchers are making the training parameters publicly available for further experimentation and enhancement. The future of AI and truthfulness is a fascinating frontier, and this new tool is just the beginning. With continued research, refinement, and collaboration, we're inching closer to the day when AI can outwit human deception, bringing us closer to a world of transparency and honesty. So, while the tool has shown promise, there's still work to be done to perfect it. What does this all mean for the future of AI and our truthfulness? As we delve deeper into the digital age, it's clear that AI will continue to play an increasingly significant role in our everyday lives. With the introduction of this new AI training tool, we're not just seeing advancements in technology, but also a shift in human behavior. The ability for AI to detect dishonesty could have profound implications on how we interact with technology and each other. In a world where AI is capable of recognizing and accounting for our economic incentives to lie, we may see a shift towards greater honesty in our dealings. The need to present accurate information, even when there's an economic advantage to lying, could lead to a culture of transparency that we've yet to experience. Imagine, for instance, applying for a mortgage or an insurance policy knowing that any attempt to fudge the numbers would be spotted by an AI system. This is not to say that AI will replace human judgment or intuition. On the contrary, AI is simply another tool that can help us make better, more informed decisions. It's like a truth-seeking sidekick, working alongside us to ensure that the information we provide and receive is as accurate as possible. The researchers are making these new AI training parameters publicly available, which opens up a world of possibilities for AI developers. By allowing others to experiment with these parameters, we could see a surge of innovative applications that build on this foundation. But what about the possibility of eliminating economic incentives to lie? While it's an intriguing prospect, we must remember that AI, as advanced as it may be, still operates within the parameters set by humans. It's a tool, not a moral compass. The future of AI and truthfulness is a complex, exciting frontier. As AI continues to evolve and improve, it will undoubtedly change the way we interact, communicate, and even think about truth. As AI becomes more clever, the line between truth and lies could become increasingly blurred. But remember, at the end of the day, honesty is still the best policy.